give these people, dog owners, an area of the land for their dogs to run around. As big as that it should be it has to be the structure, and I'm saying if it has to be the structure, I don't...
This has become, first of all, this is the international mother language monument, symbol of appreciation for the language of their mother. And it is approved by the United Nations, and that's how it became international mother. Different, not what we are working on. The symbol of love of mother language has become universal with this design. That, if it is scaled down, then we may be able to come to an agreement. And location-wise also.
Public park. What we're saying is we're agreeable to look at a plaque with the engraved design on a plaque in the public park, not the monument itself. So that's what we're indicating that we're going to accept. So if that's not something you're interested in, then that's fine. You certainly can look at other properties, private properties or other properties throughout the city or in that area that can accommodate your monument. The department is not going to accommodate the monument itself.
How about the Islamic Center? Can't they do that?
No, there is not enough.
No, they don't have no space.
They don't have a space. So that's what I'm saying. So I think if you're interested in what we're saying is acceptable, then we're fine to go ahead and explore discussions and then review design of the plaque, the size of the plaque, that kind of thing. If you feel that is not something you're interested in, then we understand that.
But the thing is that we have been working on it for he was very happy about that. And Nikki has been with us for all along.
You're misunderstanding here. The council does not own the parks. The council doesn't even control the parks. The parks are controlled through its commission. The commission is the authority of the Department of Recreation and Parks.
We understand.
They are appointed by the mayor. We work with council, obviously, and we work with other city departments as well. But the general manager is responsible for the Department of Recreation and Parks. He has also been looking at this, his office, and working with our planning staff. And the department does not feel comfortable with this particular type of monument on its properties. However, because we have been discussing this and going back and forth for the year, and we understand the council's interest in maybe having something that would give what you're looking for of discussion and education, as you indicated, then we were willing to work out this compromise, which was a plaque with a replica card, they etch it onto the plaque, and you still get that component. You're just not going to get the monument itself. But we understand if you don't like that compromise, we understand that you can certainly walk away. But we're willing to look at doing that, but we're not willing to have the monument on the park property. So
okay, yeah, I understand. But the thing is that we had a meeting last time in that meeting, and Greg also was present there. Sid was, I don't think Sid was present there, and I think Camille was there. And I think Camille also visited that park, and the impression was that if we are willing to accommodate the size of it,
okay, understand.
and the location of it,
Understand,
then it
we're
will be
not,
accommodatable,
no,
but I don't know, something
understand, we're all one department here. We
Yeah.
have been discussing this.
Uh-huh.
So, no matter what Sid is, you're interpreting what Sid's saying, Camille's
Okay.
saying,
Okay.
anybody of the staff, the bottom line is, the department has already discussed this. We all met, discussed it. The department does not feel comfortable with this monument on the park property. We're more comfortable with the plaque, with the replica engraved into the plaque. So that is the decision of this department. I represent, as Melinda does, and we're talking the same language here, exactly what the department's position is. So all of us have met on this. This has been a difficult issue, knowing the amount of time that you have spent on this project with the fund development, setting up committees, setting up your funding source, meeting all the criteria that we indicate, which is...
Yeah, all the things that
right.
you wanted, is state registered
Right,
now, and then all of that.
We recognize that, because those are the steps anybody would have to do to put a monument on the park property. So understand that. But when all's said and done, after continuous review as to what, and we didn't feel as comfortable from the very beginning with this monument on the park, the decision was made, we are not interested in having the monument on the park, but we're willing to look at a plaque with an engraving of the monument, and within the plaque, you certainly can give some type of background on it, so it becomes the educational component, which is what you're really trying to drive at. It's just not going to have the big, or small, or whatever size, actual physical monument on the park property. Okay? So if you need to meet again to rethink that with the direction we're giving you now, feel free. You don't have to make a decision today. Certainly don't have to make a decision today. But if you want to go back to your committee and discuss, and if this is an option you're willing to explore with the department, we're more than willing to meet again to review what you feel will be a good size for a plaque. Do you want it on a boulder? Do you just want it as a freestanding in front of one of our trees? You know, that kind of thing. We can explore all those details.
Of language for everybody's mother.
What he's trying to convince you, but
And
he don't
no,
understand you.
not only
That's what I'm saying.
that this is a symbol that few of us cannot change that. And so with that thing, we are requesting you to please sit down with your committee one more time.
It's not, we have had several meetings. It's not just one meeting. We've had several meetings over the course of this whole project. And we have made our final decision. So, you know, I'm trying, normally I get in trouble for being very blunt
I have
and
a one
direct,
question.
So I am going to be very blunt and direct.
I have a one
The
question.
department made its final decision. We're not going to have the monument.
This final decision is that mayor can change it.
I'm sorry?
Mayor can change this decision.
The mayor would still have to go to the commission. The mayor can't arbitrarily make that decision. It would be actually has to go through our commission.
That's fine.
And certainly the mayor can make a request, and then a board report would have to be prepared, and it has to go to the commission. So the commission is the ruling body of this department. We're a semi-independent department like DWP, airports. They have commissions that actually run the departments. So, and the mayor appoints those commissioners, but those commissioners are supposed to act independent. They're supposed to make the decisions based on what's best for that department. And they'll make that decision based on what they hear from department staff as well as the community process. So, you know, we're indicating to you the department staff's position is this monument is not a good fit for the park property.